So with episode 3 of Undead Unluck, we got a chance to meet a new character based on it's been this anime, and this girl's name is Gina. Her name is Gina, and she was the girl who captured what's his name, Annie, 50 years ago, and he said he said something about her age, that she's a lot older than um than she is, or something like that. I don't know. I really don't know. Older than him or something like that. I really do not know. So, and I'm really kind of curious, like how in the world that she could stay so young, like that, the way that she is and stuff like that, or maybe she must use some kind of special ability makeup that can make herself look like that she is and stuff like that. And I kind of want to say like how in the world she's able to stay so young like that for quite some time, like 50 years ago. And I just don't seem to understand. Or maybe he must have met her prior longer than that, or something like that. Or maybe she has some kind of ability to make herself look like that she's young. But even if she said that, oh, my time is up, my time is up for me looking young, or something like that, or something. I can't remember what she really actually means, and I really cannot remember. But I have to say, this anime is interesting and is unique and talented, very 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 talented, and especially with the power system basically is brought of this anime. It's just seeing Gina's powers, like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, it's really scary, like how she can manipulate other different things of elements around the world that she can do, and she can create barriers that basically can't do. Because even though what's his name, Andy says, hey, let's hope not to go up against this girl. We don't know how strong she really actually is, and I'm hoping Gina does not die. I'm hoping Gina does not die, because I really starting to grow on her character. I really do like her really a lot. She's a really nice character. She's a really nice character. She's a really nice character. But I just don't see Gina is really actually going to die in this series. I just don't think that she's really actually is. But I would hate to see that she is, and that's what I really do not want to see that from her. I don't see her being a villain basically in this anime. I really don't see her really basically of that. I think that she seems like she's basically the kind of character that she wants to tag along with Fuka, and also with the MC character, Andy also as well too. And I'm kind of curious about, like, what she's really actually going to do, what she's really actually going to basically pursue her way to get what she wants and stuff like that, and basically that. And one thing I definitely do want to address is basically that Gina basically as a character, she doesn't seem like she's really a bad character. She doesn't really does not. She seems like she's a more innocent kind of character, but she really is not. But she's very powerful, and she's very strong also as well too. She could be a lot stronger than Andy also well too. And I'm hoping that she doesn't die in the next episode. I'm hoping that she doesn't, but I do believe she is going to tag along with Fuka and Annie also as well too, because Andy says they have to target the people that has the jacket and with the red tie and stuff like that. There's not basically a lot to really basically talk about, basically in regards based on of this episode. But they also talk about some other different things, which is basically called Yuma, which I don't know really much basically about that. I don't know what Yuma really actually means. I think it's some kind of group that he used to be in or something like that, or maybe I'm just a little confused, like which I really don't know. I also want to ask you guys, all you guys, based on this question, and I want to ask you guys this, and I want your honest answer. Do you guys want me to read the manga? Do you guys really want me to read it? Because I really do want to read it, because if I were to read the manga, I may not be able to understand better than basically anime. But the anime seems kind of confusing basically of those, because I think the manga really explains other people's abilities and stuff like that. It's kind of like a nin or a jutsu or something like that, or whatever and stuff like that. But I still kind of feel like it's kind of like a mashed up abilities, like with My Hero Academia, just like with Isuku basically, or I will say Deku, or whatever you want to call him, that basically he in orbits the power of All Might's power. pretty much, and stuff like that. I gotta watch the anime. So the manga's been going on for I don't know for years or something like that. I think so. I seen season one. I don't. I'll probably rewatch them all, but I mean, it kind of feels familiar, basically of that. But I definitely do like the voice acting also as well too, because the voice acting kind of really draws you in, to the similarities, kind of like a Bleach kind of style, and also to a My Hero Academia kind of style also as well too, But because I have to say, like I'm just gonna say right now, I really am liking this anime. I really am. I really do because I love the characters basically in the same. And he seems like he's the kind of character, basic kind of guy. He doesn't worry. He doesn't care. He doesn't care if he's dead or not. He doesn't care if he's gonna live or anything like that. It just seems to be that's basically the kind of character. But when you have Fuka, basically on the other hand, she gets all worried and she gets kind of whiny basically as a character also well too because she seems like she's a whiny kind of character, and that kind of annoys me a little bit basically about her character. But she's really is not really an annoying character, but she tends to whine basic kind of at times. But she also reminds me of Sakura also as well too, basically in Naruto because not because Sakura is basically the kind of character she kind of whines really a lot because she's so obsessed with Sasuke and stuff like that. But basically with Fuka's kind of character, she's not really obsessed with the MC character, but even though I think she does have feelings for the MC for Annie, which I definitely do think that she does, which I definitely do think that. But one thing I definitely do want to address is that I like Annie. I like Fuka. I love the characters based in this anime, and is that and I can't wait to see other new abilities that Annie's going to have, which I'm trying not to spoil myself, and I don't want to say anything about that. But I really do like this anime. I like it so far. I love the characters. I really do. I like Fuka. I like Gina. I like Annie. I like some all the rest of the other characters in anime. It kind of reminds me of a different style, like a Bleach kind of way of a style. That's what it kind of basically feels to me. I don't know if you guys may agree with me on that, but that's my opinion. That's what I definitely do think. Especially power level of the structure basically anime is basically just going just really just insane. Now, one thing I've also kind of curious about that I kind of curious about. I do believe that the manga is a weekly series, and I'm kind of curious about how much this really is going to go and stuff like that. And I don't see really a whole lot of people really talking about this anime really that much. And the one thing I definitely want to say about that, I'm kind of disappointed because I don't because I mean I see some people doing reactions and stuff like that, but they're not really talking about based on this anime in far as ever goes as reviews, because even though with AH Brandon, which Mr. Brandon, if you guys don't know who he is, he does reviews and stuff like that. I really do like his segments, and I really do like to get his ideas and stuff like that, based on what he says and stuff like that. And he comes up with pretty much basically a lot, basically when it comes to anime and stuff like that. And I definitely do appreciate that. And yeah, definitely, I am going to continue watching anime because based with episode three, I'm going to continue watching it, and I really do want to watch more. And I definitely do think there's going to be a lot more than what it seems to be that meets the eye when it comes based off this anime and stuff like that and stuff. But like I said, I really want to see more of Fuka. I really want to see more of Annie. I really want to see more of Gina. I really want to see more each and every of these different characters. I think Gina is definitely is going to tag along with Fuka and also Andy also well too because I definitely do think so. And also one thing I'm also kind of wondering about. I wonder what kind of scientific experiments that Gina really actually did on Annie. That's something I'm very curious about because it seems to me them two go back a long ways. They seems to me they run into each other quite a few times and stuff like that. But the question is, what did she do? What did she did to Annie? That's the question is. That's what I'm wondering about. Like, what did she really actually did? So I'm really am curious, but I'm like I said before, I love this anime. I really love where this is going. I gotta get the manga. I'm not gonna lie, I gotta get the manga. I gotta have it, and I really want to review it more. I really do. I really do because I'm just it's just something that I want to dive in more of shonen based and stuff like that. But I really do. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this anime and review. Tell me what you guys think. You guys liked the episode. You guys don't like it. You guys think it was good. You guys think it was bad. Let me know down in the comments below. And ask you guys, please be respectful down in the comments below. But yeah, anyways, this is Undead. I'll see you guys later. Take care. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell as well too if you guys consider to do subscribing. And please leave a comment below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. Remember, Jesus love you. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.